So go onward to the next case. So I actually have something to do in an hour. So let's just try to see how far we'll be able to go through this one. But oh, cutscene. Let's watch. Wait, we're playing Watson this time? Nice.
I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade. A letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence.
Oh.
Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified.
Who's that guy?
I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they...
Alright. Let's look at our telescope. Oh no, why is that person still there? What the heck? We're being watched every day in this game now. I'm scared. Toby, save me.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Wait, which letter? Which table? What? This one? Oh, this one. Okay. Well-known and remarkable archaeologist, the pride of our nation, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe, has been found murdered. Oh, this is from my last stream. The last case. The crime took place at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane, the location of the archaeologist's most recent research. But what is most truly shocking is that the murder of Sir Rodney was at the hand of his former friend and partner.
The letter is on the table.
Which table? No, wait, this isn't the table. Wait, we weren't looking correctly. Is it this one?
The letter is on the table, Holmes.
Watson, which table? I have 100 tables in this place. Is it in my room? I mean, we also have a table here. This one? No. We have 100 tables.
The letter is on the table, Holmes.
Which table? Which table, Watson? Watson's room. Oh, it's dark in here. We have the knife, the golden knife, from the last case. Why was this letter different? 221B Baker Street, London, Sherlock Holmes.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
EBI for shrimp or executive board, I don't know.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
Okay. So let's
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Okay, so a noble is calling us here. There's a coat of arms, yeah. A noble is the one that's bringing us this. Abbey Grange, Marsham, Kent, 3:30 a.m. My dear Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it. But I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade. Okay.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Okay, we're about to get to the mature audience part,
it
you know,
appears
the murders.
to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man.
Yeah.
These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms.
I kind of got it from the wax.
The crime was committed before midnight.
Oh.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning.
How did we notice
the letter he sent to me? All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
The woman
that seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately.
All right.
I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Okay. Abbey Grange, so we need to go here. Okay, got it. We go to the noble's house and do stuff. We gotta learn stuff. I can't deduce anything yet except the 3:30 thing. Investigate the murder at the Abbey Grange. Okay, we're about to get, it's close now. I like how the carriage also stopped when we got there. That was pretty cool. And that was a really short carriage ride. Depends on how fast your graphics card is. That's how fast the horsepower is.
Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
Yes.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
No.
What, the three Randalls?
I haven't played the other games. I'm sorry. I want to play them too soon.
It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
We'll finish this game.
So
Here comes,
she had
guys.
a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
Teresa.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to examine.
Okay, Watson will do the
Very
thing.
good, Watson.
I want to examine it myself. I want to see the gruesome murder.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Fine, I'll do it. I wanted to look at the murder
Lady
scene.
Brackenstall awaits you in the...
Who's this?
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
Sir Warden. I like how we know our nobles here.
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Lord Ramsay Broken.
Lady Brackenstall awaits...
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
Whoa, they're really old dudes.
Lord George Brackenstall.
That guy has glasses.
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall. The
This guy's...
Brackenstall family seems rather austere.
Yep. That was the word I was looking for. Wait.
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
This guy's a baron, and the others are lords. What?
Sir Warthen.
This one's a sir.
Lord George.
Oh, okay. Oh, here it is. The morning room. The room people
Ladies,
say in during the
allow me
morning.
to introduce myself.
She got
My name
punched.
is Sherlock Holmes.
She's got a red
I'm
eye.
assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Resisting
Mr.
Inspector
Holmes,
Lestrade.
I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
And she got punched
I
already.
am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
So possible motive. Wait, let's observe her first. She's got what? Red. Yeah, she got punched. Fresh bruises. Pale cheeks. The eyes though. Gold brooch. Kangaroo and emu. Okay, Australian origin. What was that? Elegant dress. Hands. Ring. Wedding ring. Old bruises. Okay, what happened last night?
Can you describe to me the events?
Then, Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
Yep.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick.
His stick.
But they were three,
The stick
and
he was
eventually
poked by.
succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker.
Oh.
I fainted once
Oh,
more.
his
When I
cane
opened
stick.
my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Brave Teresa, huh? So is something missing?
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard. But you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Wait. They steal the silver, but not the golden brooch. There's something fishy there.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything
I'm
specific
pretty sure gold
that
is
was
greater than
troubling you?
silver.
He was not a nice man when he was drunk. And he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
Okay. Nothing else. Are you sure about that?
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes.
Hello. Brave Teresa, huh?
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Yep.
Certainly, sir.
But going by...
But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
I know.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed.
His head
That's all I
smashed.
know.
Dang. That's brutal. What did we take? Why did we just take it? The Times. Family business booming. The Randall gang is back on the street. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randalls as they are known. I actually had food delivered. Is it? Oh, it's close. Okay. The driver will just call me. I mean, the guy there. You know, the delivery guy. We'll, okay. However, the details of the crime are being kept confidential, including that of the name of the victim. A witness was able to provide a precise description of all three men. and this will surely give the police a chance to complete their profile on this family of delinquents. We will take the liberty of reminding our esteemed readers about this highly dangerous band and to provide the full description as it is available at this moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable time, being a family of three, a father and his two sons. The elder, Jack Randall, is a man in his 40s and already gray-haired, while of average height and build. Being the mastermind behind the burglaries, he retains control over his sons, both of whom are close in age, very different in appearance. The first son, William Randall, is tall and broad-shouldered, with a small disproportionate head. The younger brother, Melvin Randall, is of a somewhat weaker constitution and is as skinny as a rake. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent thefts and break-in, but for the exceptionally brutal pirate career they enjoyed before returning to England. Be alert, and may your valuables stay safe. Okay, so we got former pirates forming a gang. So 3, right? There's 3 of them. 2 sons. Skinny, broad-shouldered.
Is identical to the one in the Times.
It's
article.
identical, but are you sure? Because she could have read that and... Let's check her deductions first. Randalls are well known, criminals are identified. There's a chance that, I'm not sure. I might have read this one before, I just forgot, because it's somewhat similar. Invented, it could be this one. I have a feeling it's this one. Because it's just the testimonies. We don't have evidence. Let's check for anything missing. Hello?
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame. This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Oh, my delivery's here. Wait, just give me a moment. I'm just gonna grab my delivery thing. Just give me a moment here. Okay, that was yeah. They were just close. They were not yet at my door. Just asking where.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port. But which one?
Seems like they're really close.
This.
Let me open that. Let me check this photo. Rock of Gibraltar.
The lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
Interesting, huh? Very interesting.
Could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it.
You have to open it.
Your ladyship?
Your ladyship. Please.
Let us try.
Okay, let's try to open it.
This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the
one at the left
number.
Okay, sure. Okay. What dial? What? Oh, this one. Okay. We just keep on turning around, I guess. There we go. We just keep on going around. This is easy. 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 All the money's here. Medical report. Sir Eustace, your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of a hepatic decompensation. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. There's a perturbation to the nervous system, which in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. Yeah, drunkard. That kind of connects it. That includes the tremors. Your liver seemed excessively hard at the time of your examination, which is a sign of an evolving cirrhosis. There are also signs of ascites. I don't know how to pronounce this, Watson. Fluid in the peritoneal cavity, which are evident with your swollen stomach. The pain beneath your left rib indicates a pancreatic malady, which may lead to fatal and fulminant pancreatitis. Your condition may pose a risk to others. Your excessive alcohol consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. I'm available to help you with this problem. There are a number of treatment options. Okay, there's that.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal. Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care.
This is where the load is, and it wasn't stolen. Just the silver? Really?
It is.
Just the silver was taken? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a gang, right? They're pirates. They should know how to take this entire thing. But they didn't take it unless there was something more important, right? Okay. Inspector.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments, he was apparently capable of anything.
Anything,
once he splat him.
Yeah, he's mad.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have a possible motive. Domestic violence, yeah, that's true. From Australia. And they could have met from Australia, like by ship back then. Anyway, let's investigate the body. Here it is.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
A hunting scene.
A hunting scene.
A hunter's cabin.
Hunter's cabin. Uh-huh.
An empty silverware
They just
box.
took this?
It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
That's all they took? I'm pretty sure...
This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
Yeah. If you're after something that you can melt, right?
These wine bottles are expensive, and mostly from France.
Yeah, wouldn't you take these as well? There's gotta be some silverware.
Hunting scene. This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Uh-huh. Very weird.
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a...
Just to get out of this, error. So look, there are 3.
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured.
I don't know what decanter
Chateau
means.
Calon Ségur, French wine, Grand Cru.
Well, let's see, what is a wine decanter? Let's, I'm gonna just look it up. What's the purpose? It won't be like, you know, heavy. The taste won't be heavy.
Chateau Calon Ségur.
Like it was directly poured from the wine bottle to the glass.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
Beeswing.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible
They just drank the wine as is.
It is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other 2 are clear.
Yep.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed.
Yep. A decanter. Okay, let's examine this body.
So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant.
Okay.
Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Okay, no other apparent injuries. Cool. I see.
Quite a
Stick.
large stick. A
That's
formidable
the
weapon.
noble stick. Yep, that's a
Barefoot.
noble stick.
He had therefore been in bed, and did not have time to fully dress.
So there was noise. He came to investigate it. So he came from he did not head. Check his head.
That must
Poker.
be the murder weapon.
Must be. Any pain, hopefully. Fireplace grate.
It is covered in blood, so Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow.
Yep.
That is one possible explanation.
That is okay. We found everything we needed from that one. Bent poker. Dead body. So the death of Sir Eustace could have been due to a poker blow, or it could also have been something else. Fireplace grate, or that one. But I'm not gonna go with the accident. I'm gonna go with the poker blow, and then he fell over. We have to investigate the poker though. Let's check. There we go. Mantelpiece. Bell rope.
It appears
piece.
that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
Yup. So there's that, huh?
A fur trader's cabin.
The death was instant.
That was it, huh, for this one. Let's check if we can do anything more. Criminals identified. Witnesses. Knotted rope. Wait, what did that cause? This one. 3 people. One of 3 probably prefers Y in with B swing. The remaining glass with B swing. I'm gonna go with there were 3. I'm gonna go with there were 3. Wait. This one still had wine in it, right?
There is B's wing at the bottom.
This house feels rather sinister.
Rather sinister. B's wing. If we were gonna go with the Randalls were blamed, because I'm pretty sure the Randalls wouldn't, you know. I'm gonna go with there were 2 people. There's still wine in the other one. I'm gonna go with the Randalls didn't even know, or they were hired. You also gotta take into account that our friends came
Antique
from
hunting weapons.
Australia.
The hunting scene.
They have the motive for sure to kill the guy. I'm not so sure about the Randalls. I mean, yeah, sure, they could have been here, but a shed? I wonder. I want to check that shed though. There could be evidence in there. How about the well? Add some creepy piano music. Help me! Collect Toby from Baker Street and follow the scent trail.
The hunting scene.
The hunting scene. The maid. It can't be. It's like it will lead us towards there, but it's not, right?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Where's our dear friend Toby? There we go.
Come on,
Doggo.
Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
Yep. Let's do this, Toby.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Okay, let's go back to the noble house. Check it out. Oh, we have the dog with us now. Let's do this, Toby. We gotta do as much as we can.
Search, Toby.
Search. Yes. Oh yeah, we got to play as a dog. Oh, there it is. It went to the outside, huh? Okay, Sherlock opens it. Dang, you were right behind us, bro. Are you right behind us? Okay. You just close it behind us. That's cool. That's fine with me. You're not following us? Alright, sure, man. I knew it. The shed was suspicious. It's leading us to the shed, ain't it? Yeah, I knew it. I knew there was something with this shed. I knew it. There's something with this shed.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with
Yeah, we need to find the silverware. That's what will kind of close the case, or at least give us more evidence. Yeah, and then they went here at... Go on, Toby. You're so cute. And then the well. Interesting.
The scent leads to the well.
Yep.
I should check it.
And it keeps on going. It keeps on going. Keeps on going. Oh, they went outside? Interesting.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall.
Interesting.
The criminals left the house through the French.
Yeah, it's kind of suspicious. Kind of sus.
Bags of seed.
Yep.
Some empty bags were recently moved.
Hmm.
This hook might be useful.
Yep.
Small gardening tools.
Nothing of
great interest.
Okay.
This old suitcase sounds hollow.
Must
It
be
must
empty.
be empty.
That was it. It closed it on us. So that was all. Check the well this time. Inside the well. What's that?
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
Yep. How can we? Put the hook. Okay, we're gonna go fishing. Here are. If this is the silverware, I swear this wasn't a normal thievery. Okay, what's this?
Silverware. This is hardly
Nothing
a
was
coincidence.
stolen. I think it's not. Nothing was stolen, my dude.
The Brackenstall coat of arms.
Uh-huh. The criminals turned first they have dumped. No. Dude, if you want to hide it, you wouldn't leave it near the crime scene, you know?
Lost behind this wall.
They are lost behind this wall. I have a feeling it was the lady who did it. She hired someone to do it. Anyway, what do we do next? Was that all? Anyway, let's go back to Inspector. To the Inspector. Hello, we found the missing stuff. Nothing was stolen.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
Yep.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes.
And where is it?
Is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing
Yep,
silverware and
exactly.
then throwing it down into a well?
That's what I
Perhaps it
thought
was
too.
used as a temporary hiding place. Or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it.
Yep.
It is up to us to solve this mystery.
Kinda doesn't make sense, you know. I didn't steal anything else
A
important.
hunter scene.
Let's see how the folks will act. Let's look at the missing silverware. You've been called a wizard yet again. They went here. They went here. Let's talk to. Wow, you travel real fast. Okay.
There
Yep.
are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand.
You
They
forgot,
might
huh?
have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Okay.
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Yep.
Your ladyship?
Okay. How about you?
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behaviour.
Yep.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress.
Okay.
Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead. But a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago.
But to say he's a good
She'd only
guy
just arrived
when
in
he's
London.
sober.
Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways.
False
If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was especially hard for her.
Thick London ways. Silverware.
We found your mistress's silverware.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever.
Okay,
as
I'm
you
pretty
say.
sure the maid has nothing to do with it.
Indeed.
It's kind of obvious now. I have a feeling she really doesn't know anything. No personal life. Uh-huh. So she has no friends. It's a sheer rain. Rock of Gibraltar. Bruh. I'm pretty sure she hired someone. I'm gonna go with it, but safe. No money was
Back.
investigate a murder.
A fur trader's cabin. This door leads to the upstairs.
Why was everything here smashed though? So she was tied up there. To the sailor's knot. The Rock of Gibraltar. Can we go to the Rock of Gibraltar? We can't. Okay. Oh, we're getting somewhere, that's for sure. Okay, doggo.
Brave.
The British Empire. Let's go back to the Baker Street. Let's see. Back Street. Facebook, what evidence do we have? Yeah, we can perform analysis on this. Let us perform some analytics.
Let us see how the rope was cut.
Okay.
The fibers at the end of the rope
Smoothly
are smoothly cut. Let us
Okay.
try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
Okay. Let's try the scissors. Make a cut.
The fibers
Nope.
from this cut appear to be different.
It's like it's squished. How about a knife? Uh-huh.
If I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
A knife. Knotted rope. Sharp knife. Sailor background. It's possible. Look for a sailor who was visiting that night. Probably a sailor, so we need to go somewhere. Search for sailor suspects. So we need to go somewhere, huh?
What should we do next?
Holmes, can't we talk to the, you know?
A map?
I'm gonna go with there was an affair. Yeah, this is just me who likes drama. I mean, who watches drama. Read some drama. Yeah. But lately, I've been, if you guys
Holmes,
know
don't
the
look at
light
me like
novel,
that.
the bookworm thing, Ascendance of a Bookworm. Yeah, I've been reading
Oh,
that.
what a horrible...
for
Please
sometime.
leave my...
Mary alone. Oh, the archives, of course. Why didn't I just check the evidence first? If you pick the archives or we talk to the maid to ask if someone visited that night or the previous nights. Sailor probably. I mean, we're getting somewhere here. We are getting somewhere. Rock of Gibraltar, 1893. Got it. Rock of Gibraltar's arrival. The Siren. Arrival of the Rock of Gibraltar. A ship return. The Rock, yeah. The name of the ship in it. Yep. The Rock of Gibraltar, a bulk carrier from the Adelaide, Southampton, London line. Canal Building, James Street, London, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand, and Australia. The ship brought to England.
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting.
Very
it must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
Yep.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
Why don't we just bring someone from... They get paid.
At your
This
service,
isn't child
Mr. Holmes.
labor, guys.
I need a register.
It's kind of like the kid's
my young
hobby, and I'm
friend.
just giving them some
if you
spare
could
change.
borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of
There we
you.
go.
I need the crew list of the Rock of
What's in
Gibraltar
space?
in 1893. In many ways.
3 hours later. Yeah, it doesn't make
Here
any
it is,
noise.
Mr. Holmes.
It doesn't alert
We can't
the
take it back.
suspects.
It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good
We
work,
just give it
young
Inspector
Wiggins.
Lestrange, and he's like, "How did you get this? What?" Salmon.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which
1894.
Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not
Yep.
know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor.
Yep.
And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
Yep. These guys are not.
I do not think that this sailor
Yep.
has any connection to the case.
Yeah, it's not. It's not that one. It's not these guys. Look, they arrived on November 12th, 1894.
A month ago.
Yep. Check that out. 1895.
Mr.
Remove
Jack
that guy.
Crocker was in London upon the
Yep.
date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2
There
days.
you are. That's a possibility as well. St. Thomas. These guys are already
This
left.
officer
Yeah,
is still at sea.
yeah, he couldn't have done it. Yeah, he couldn't have done it. We have Ernest.
This officer is still at
Nope.
sea.
Just check. Let's just check all of them, all the impossible ones out. Mr. Henry. Charles W. Chill. Also this guy.
This officer is still at
Yeah, so it's, how about Mr. Henry Southward?
This officer is still at sea. Therefore, he cannot be involved.
Yep.
Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor.
Yup,
He was the
there
only
you
one
go.
around at the time of the murder.
Mr. Jack Crocker. Okay.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet.
I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yep.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
Yep. Let's investigate this guy first. Clear look, honest. Honest. Strong build. Yeah, so you can cut that rope, no problem. Gotta click everywhere. Never know. Which one will newspaper ink. So he's been handling some ink. Clean boots. Sea knife. Okay, so he has a knife too. Lady Brackenstall.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
How dare you?
Indeed,
exactly.
how reckless a feeling is
Uh-huh.
love, particularly
I didn't
if
know
one
it'll
is
get
prepared
here.
to commit a
I knew
murder
it.
in its name.
Explain yourself.
It's like a-
Install, despite the danger.
Yep.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
Just sort of.
You would be right if it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Sailor's nuts.
Yes, as she was
Let's arrest him. Gotta go for justice.
Wiggins, could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
Barely an hour has passed. I mean, I would like to investigate the ship too, but
Because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one
Yep.
who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
or at least care about the person.
It's true.
Oh, I was right.
It's time for you to tell us the whole
Okay, what
truth.
actually happened that
I
night?
admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her,
Yep.
for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage.
Sin of rage.
I was due to set sail for 6 months away.
Ah,
I wanted only to see her again.
you need to
It
kill the
turned
guy.
into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She
Yep.
said nothing.
Mary,
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Yep.
Mr. Holmes,
You would not have managed to protect her.
till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear. And it is the one that should be disclosed to
I'm
the
pretty sure
police.
they work together.
I am the only
And this
culprit.
captain's just protecting
Mary
them.
had
Oh.
nothing to do with it.
I might have made a
Now it
mistake.
is time to end this.
I might have made a mistake here, but no, I'm pretty sure it's not the man. Okay. No killing yourself, my dude. No. No. No killing yourself. No. Well, that had a lot of stuff to do, so I
You
think
should have
it's
let me die. How can I live if Mary suffers?
I am sorry, Captain Crocker.
Yep.
But there has been quite enough death in this case.
Yep. Did we get it right? We'll find out. Whoa, we actually finished it in exactly an hour. What?
Inspector, I give you Sir Eustace's killer. He tried his best to perform his own justice.
Yep.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yes, it was me. I confess.
Here is a piece of evidence that can be used in court.
Perfect. A case that went smoothly for
Too
once.
smoothly. Did we get it right? Oh, we got it right, at least. Sir Eustace in the well. He committed a violent crime for which he deserves a condign punishment. Except that it was correct. Just. Okay. That one was a short case, but yeah, I'll be ending the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys again later when I stream Doki Doki Literature Club. Yep, that's it. If you guys like this stream or want to see more, feel free to click the follow down below. That's it. And see you guys later. Goodbye. Okay, let me just go to the ending.